yes, y'all set it off. Come on, set it off. Set it off on the left, y'all set it off on the right.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't do stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Verizon Center. And here it comes.
Wizards ball.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played on the court for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Payton in at the 1. And Oladipo kicks to Payton. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Oladipo's got his first points of the night. Money's checked in.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. 4th in steals, 6th in blocks, and they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
Cross passes to Oladipo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Humphries comes in for Nene. Paul Pierce is checked in for Martell Webster. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Butler. Humphries sets a pick for Porter. Sinks the 15-footer. And guys, Frye, you know, as you try to put him into some kind of position or descriptive phrase, a stretch 4.
I think so, Kevin, but you know what's great with Frye is that he can also guard 4s and 5s. So when you can space the floor as a shooter but also defend the interior, then you're a two-way player and it's easy to find the right matchup.
Here's Sessions, rejected by Cross, and he gets it back. Pierce dishes to Porter. For the 3. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Cross passes to O'Quinn. Feeds it to Green. Pass to Cross. From the top of the key. That's good.
Cross.
Now Sessions. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks to Pierce. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Here's Cross. And he drops that one in.
Cross.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Sessions with it. 9-point game his last outing. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. The feed to Sessions. Here's Pierce. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Cross. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Cross.
And that concludes a back and forth.
Tune in this Wednesday night.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are going with a whole new group out there now for the Magic. Wizards trail by 6. On the court for Orlando. Cross. He's in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Gordon. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. Sessions, no good.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Here's Cross. From the top of the key, he buries it. Money's got 8. .107 left in the first half. Here's Sessions. Here's Gortat. Rebounded by Cross. Magic leading by 8. On the wing, Gordon. Puts one up from 19. Misses off the right iron.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Money. He's covered by Sessions. Green kicks to Gordon. The dish to Frye. 6 to shoot. Back to Gordon. Passes it to Green. Tries from 16, and that's good for 2. Green's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Magic.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
5 seconds left in the first half. That will count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Well, Nick, how well...
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
Here we go now. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Humphries comes in for Nene. Paul Pierce is checked in for Marcel Webster. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Butler. Gortat is out there with Humphries. Then it's Pierce. Then it's Porter. And it's Sessions in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Money's checked in for Orlando. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot. It's 10 games. You take a look at Sessions, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
And with these guys, they're always going to give you an outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. And it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And that kind of aggression is exactly what you need from your point guard, Steve. At the point of attack, he sets the tone for your defense. And this bunch gives their counterparts very little room to operate on the perimeter.
The Magic leading by 3. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Cross. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Money's got 10. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Sessions. Tight defense on him. Nice ball movement by Washington. Porter against Green. Shoots from the baseline. Humphries dishes to Porter. It's stolen. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Gordon. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Aaron Gordon.
7 seconds left in the third. And Sessions kicks to Pierce. And nothing is falling for him right now. And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Humphries. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Sessions. Orlando also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Harris subbed in for Gordon. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Frye and Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Frye. Frye's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garrett Temple has checked in for Washington. So Orlando going with an almost completely new group here. Perkins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Harris. Luke Ridenour's checked in for Oladipo. And Money subbed in for Payton. The Wizards shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Temple. He's covered by Cross. Nene, the screen. Porter kicks to Nene. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
There's something more than just a win when they are playing these guys today. They're going to come out on top in the season series.
And that's going to make it a special win, Steve. They'll finish 3-1 against them, and they're allowed to gloat a little bit with that record.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Tobias Harris. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
Ridenour passes to Cross. Fires from 14, and it's Orlando with another.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gordon against Pierce. Dishes to Porter. Here's Temple, covered by Cross. Temple gets the bucket.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Here's Money. From the wing. No good. And so it's Orlando taking the...
Well, Nick, what